The following program is a 20 East Media Network LLC presentation. Please hit the like button and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Welcome to D Truth TV. Turn the volume up, you feel me? Hit that like, hit subscribe, let's get real on your screen, see? We talking cases, mysteries, stories that unfold, relationships, heartbreak, secrets never told, breaking news, updates, every fact on display. I'm your host with the flow, bringing truth every day. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. So subscribe, hit like, don't you dare miss a beat. The Truth TV, where the truth and the rhythm meet.
Welcome. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, you here now? You here now? Yeah, don't worry about it. Welcome to everybody in the house. Well, I'm gonna give my shout out respect to your new Rimrock TV time. Don't worry about it. I got something for you. I want to ask y'all a question. I seen this. I seen this right here. Right. This goes out to the men. What would you do? If you found out you married your wife had one child, and you found out that child wasn't yours. She cheated on you one time, that child wasn't yours. Then you found out the second child that y'all have is not yours. Then you find out the third time that the child isn't yours. What would you do? Ladies, what if you found out that your husband had 3 children you didn't know about? What would you do? I'm going to tell you what happened. This man was married to this woman, right? This man was married to the woman. I'm trying to find a name. It's back together, my sister. This man was married to this woman. I'm trying to find the man's name. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find the man's name. Trying to find the man's name right quick. Hold on. Give me a minute. He goes to his wife's job. Shoots at her and pistol whip her and she's still alive. He is charged with attempted murder. Right? He is charged with attempted murder. And carrying a gun. I guess he was a felon, or he didn't have a permit to carry a gun, whatever. And I'm looking at this. Right. He could have walked away. Yeah, that's a worst kind of betrayal. And I look at that. Yeah, you could charge him with murder and all the other stuff, but your wife, have you think, that the three kids that you have is your children? Is your children? I'm trying to find that name. So I just get his name right. Okay, I found it. I found the name. Okay. And I'm tell you what state this happened in, okay? Okay. This happened in Detroit. Detroit, Michigan. And this right here, yeah, that were the scenes. That were the scenes. Anthony, that were the scene. But she planned it. She planned it like them his children. But guess what? Folks? Guess what, folks? Here's come the twist right here. Here's come the twist. The three children belong to his relatives. Yeah, you're right. The three children belong to, I don't know, three of his relatives, two of his relatives, or one of his relatives, or all three children belong to three of his relatives. And just think about it. Just think about it now. Think about this. You had family gathering, all this stuff, and your relative laughing in your face, kiki and ha ha, high five and all that, but knowing he slept with your wife. Knowing he slept with your wife. Knowing them three children is his. Knowing you are the sucker that taking care of them three children. Because you thinking them children were yours. Knowing that thinking them children were yours. How would that make you feel? How would that make you feel, fellas? How would that make you feel? See, I look at that. They're going to get him for attempted murder, right? She survived. All other another charge, but I feel like that was a crime of passion. She broke that man's heart. She broke that man's heart. She broke his heart. She broke his heart. So, like, female, when you found out a man don't have children outside your relationship, that breaks your heart, but you got to leave. You got to leave. But she's sitting there pretending that the children were his. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that together. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to some news article right quick. I want to do some of the news article right quick. Okay, I'm going to the news article right quick. Detroit man arraigned on multiple charges, including assault with intent to murder. Okay, this is as August 1st. Prosecutor Peter J. Okay, pronounced announced Deshaun Flood, a 37-year-old Detroit man, was arraigned on charge of including Charge included assault with attempted murder related to the incident that occurred on Tuesday, July 29, 2025 in Sterling Heights, Michigan. It alleged that on Tuesday, July 29, 2025, Flood was waiting for his wife when she arrived at her job at Michigan Rehab Services. It's a living facility. He approached her and appeared to reach for a gun in his waistband. She attempted to take cover in a co-worker vehicle, but he prevented the door from closing and shot at her several times. She and her co-worker exited through the driver's door and ran toward the building. Flood caught his wife and pistol whipped her several times in the head. After the police arrived and took Floyd in custody, his wife was taken to the hospital where she was shot several times, but her injuries did not appear to be life-threatening. The co-worker was not injured. Okay? So, his bond is set for $1 million cash as surety bond. Okay? And I'm like this right here. See, they telling that side of the story. They telling that side of the story, right? They telling that side of the story, but they're not telling the whole story. They're not telling the whole story. They're not telling the whole story. Let me see. Can I cue this up right quick? Hold on. Give me a break. You can let me know if y'all can hear it or not. Okay.
Your wife and you have 3 kids with her, and then you find out that one of the kids is not yours, that means that your wife cheated on you. Crazy.
Be about time.
What about if you found out that 2 of the kids that you thought were yours are not? Your blood is probably boiling at this point. Who? Well, guess what, man? In Sean Flood's case, this man found out that all 3 of the kids were not his. And to make things even worse, not only was this woman cheating on this man, not only, let me pause.
Look, see what I'm talking about? 3 kids that's not his. Okay, 3 kids that's not his. 3 kids not his. So what a man to do? What a man to do? What a man to do? Continue. We're gonna continue.
Cheating on him with his relatives. So the kids belong to his relatives. Stop it. Get some help.
With his relative. With his relative. What? Tell me. How can I'm not saying he's justified for what he did, right? He's not justified for what he did. He's not justified at all for what he did. But why did that woman lie to him for so long? Making him think the kids were his. Why? Why is that? So you wouldn't have cheated on him with relatives. Relatives. Why you do that? If you weren't happy in that relationship, if a woman or man, if y'all are not happy in a relationship, girlfriend or boyfriend, leave. If you're not happy in your marriage to the other person, get a divorce. Get a divorce. If you're not happy. if she's not providing good sexual activity in bed, don't stay with her. Don't go cheat on. Leave her. If he's not performing in bed, leave him. Don't go to somebody else. Get yourself fulfilled. Don't go with nobody else. Leave that situation. Then on top of that, not only did she go get her sexual need fulfilled, she let his relative shoot up the club in there. Get her pregnant 3 times. While they at family gathering around family members, some of his family members, whoever it is, knowing that the child was his, knowing that they were sleeping with his wife. And you sleeping with his wife, and you call it that? I don't care. That got to be either a brother, a male cousin, an uncle. Hell, it might be the father. But guess what? You do not laugh in a relative face when you did them wrong. See, I don't like how he went about doing the thing. Right? I don't like how he went about doing it. How he tried to solve the situation. That didn't help nobody. Now you're gonna wind up in jail. And she gonna recover with her 3 kids and be free. She gonna be free. She gonna be free. So how that really accomplish anything? How did that really accomplish anything? Tell me how that accomplished anything, people. Tell me how that accomplished anything. That didn't accomplish nothing, did it? That did not accomplish a nada. That didn't accomplish nothing. That didn't accomplish nothing. Yeah, Anthony, you're right. He said, "D, I think the issue now in recent years is people don't have open communication, so you don't know how bad the marriage actually is." You're right. Communication is the key. I know I got some married folks that go that watch my live, right? And they can tell you communication is the key. If you're in a real relationship, communication is the key. And you got to be honest with your significant others, man and woman. Y'all got to be honest with each other. I'm like this. This man going to work providing for her and them 3 boys, which he think, them 3 children, which he think is his, keeping a roof over their head, food on the table, trying to be a provider, a protector. And she going to spread her leg wide open like it's a 24-hour gas station. Like a 24-hour gas station. But I'm like, what's really going on, people? What really going on in this world? What really going on is this world? What's really going on in this world? What's really going on in this world? I want to know. What's really going on in this world? Yeah. Hey, 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 together you took that right out of my mouth. You took it right out of my yeah. She probably was one, and he tried to make her a wife her up, and I'm gonna take this together. She probably was one of those, right? and he wiped her up and was a pushover, and plus he was a pushover. Put it that way. Yeah, that's why I said over communication. You gotta be truthful to yourself. See, that's one thing in a relationship. You gotta be truthful to yourself. Some people is not truthful to themselves in a relationship. If you're not truthful to yourself, how you gonna be truthful to your partner? Even if you tell your partner, okay, a man and woman, what's going on with yourself, what you going on, what you think the problem is, but the problem is you telling them, but guess what? You're not being truthful to yourself. You are not being truthful to yourself. You are not. You are not being truthful to yourself. You are not being truthful to yourself. You're not being truthful to yourself for what reason? I have no idea. This man was 37 years old. This man was 37 years old that did that, right? So they're gonna prosecute him. Okay. But the question is, I wonder they're gonna, cause I know they're gonna show the other part of it, right? They're gonna show the other part. The 37-year-old Detroit man arrested behind pistol whipping his wife after reportedly finding out their three kids are not biological his. Mm, 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 mm. How can you process that as a human being? I don't care, man or woman. How can you process that as a human being? If you was a brother, sister, father, mother of that woman, how can you uh in your right mind not condemn that? How you in your right mind? You can How can you could condone that? How can you condone that if you in a way related to her? Because I'm telling you right now, I cannot condone a man, woman, a man, having children outside their marriage. I cannot condone that. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They do not care. They don't care he been a sucker for all them years, for them three kids. And I guarantee you that relatives or the relatives that got her pregnant don't care either. See, this is what it is. She thought the grass was green on the other side, which it wasn't. The grass wasn't green on the other side. We found out. No, if the grass was green on the side, she would have left. She would have left him. See, she thought she was just gonna let his relatives beat it up. See, this is what I don't understand. Men and women, this is what I don't understand. I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not condoning cheating, right? If you're gonna cheat, man, if you're gonna cheat, strap up. Women, if you're gonna cheat, make that man strap up. Go, guess what? It's a high percentage chance you might women is a high percentage chance you might get pregnant. Men is a high percentage chance you might get that woman pregnant. Point blank period. Point blank period. Point blank period. I don't care how you slice and dice it. I don't care how you slice and dice it. That man was wrong for doing what he did to his wife. I give you that. He was wrong. But guess what? I don't think he would have did that if she would have did what she did for him to find out that them 3 children weren't his. You're right. If you go to cheat, stay single. I'm gonna ask this question out here. Do y'all think she he wouldn't be in the position he is right now? That what happened to her wouldn't have happened to her if she would have been honest with herself and with him that he's not satisfied her in bed, and that and that them kids wasn't here from the beginning up. You think that would have happened if he would have known them kids wasn't here from the beginning up and she would have told him the truth? Yeah, they come combating. And some women, guess what? They like, oh, be honest with me. That's why you be honest with them. Guess what? It's all hell break loose. But do you think he would have did what he did if he would have known that that first child wasn't his? If she would have told him, if she would have just told him that the first child wasn't his, would he stay? See, that's what the problem is. It comes with the first one. Come with the first child, right? I think the oldest child is a boy. Was a boy. If she would have been honest with him and told him that child wasn't his, I think he would have left. He would have left her. He would have divorced her. But cause she did not tell him, cause she was afraid, cause think about it. That right there is a ground for divorce. She would wind up having to pay him alimony because she cheated on him. Yeah, you're right. The family member was definitely wrong. That family member is, I don't know if one, two, three different family members or 2 different family members or just one family member. It don't matter. That family member is wrong as night turned to day. It is wrong, people. That is wrong right there. What is wrong with people these days in these relationships? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with people in these relationships these days? And for that family member, and for the ones that knew that family member did what he did, you supposed to let your family member know. Look here, I'm like this right here. If my family member, wife or girlfriend come on to me, hey, I'm gonna go, hey, bro, hey, cuz, hey, your wife or your girlfriend, hey, she tried to hook up with me, and I don't roll like that. I had to be honest with him. Straight honest. Straight honest. Together, anybody that they go watch the replay, I'm gonna ask this question right here. She should have left. We know that, right? When she did it the first time, had that son. What was she afraid of for telling him the truth? Give me your answer. What was she afraid of for telling him the truth? What was she afraid of? What was she afraid of? What was she afraid of? Who is afraid of the truth? I found out people can handle the truth better than they can handle a lie. See, if she would have been truthful up front, like, hey, uh, I'm pregnant, but it's not. This possibility is not your child. Be honest. Yeah, there was no fear. See, I'm telling you what you were afraid of. She was afraid that man was gonna leave her. He had to been a good provider. You know how they go together. He must have been a good provider. He had to be a good provider. Because she didn't want to leave that comfortability that he was showing her. He didn't want to leave that comfortability. She didn't want to leave that comfortability that he was showing her. See, that woman was just ratchet, hoish, spread it over for her relative. She knew that that relative couldn't do a damn thing for her. And the man at the house that she married, yeah, I'm going ahead and say it. I'm going ahead and say it. She might have been a she might have been a HOE, then wifed her up, and then he was too wrapped up into her. He was too damn gullible. Respect my sister, you knew. Yeah, they both kept the secret. They both kept the secret. You right about that. They both kept the secret together. They both kept the secret. They both kept the secret. See, I'm gonna tell you what she did. I'm tell you what she did right here. She married that man because he's a good provider and made good money. And he would she would have stepped with his relatives because he had that good D. She wasn't nothing but a HOE. She wasn't nothing but a HOE. Who is she? I'm talking. I'm talking about that woman in North Carolina, not North Carolina, the woman up in Michigan, a suburb of Detroit, who had three kids, who had three kids, which wasn't her husband, which her husband thought was her three kids, was his three kids, and found out it was her, three of them kids were by his relative. Went to her job. She tried to run to a co-worker car. He overfired in the car. They tried to run into the building, but he called her and pistol whipped her. Because he found out the three kids that he was raising wasn't his. Them three kids wasn't his. Them three kids wasn't his at all. That I look at that as crime of passion because you broke that man's heart. She broke that man's heart. She broke that man's heart. Like I said, I don't condone what he did. I don't condone what she did. I sure here don't condone what that relative did. See, I can see she did it one time. One time. One child, the older child, wasn't his. No, she had to go do it two more times to get pregnant by that relative again. Or another relative of his again. And he thinking them that them children was his. And come and find out they wasn't. How do you think that make a man feel? Not one child. Yeah, the court ain't gonna see it that way. The court is not gonna see it that way. I want to tell you this right here. I'm gonna tell you, she's lucky to be alive. That's why I say. That's what I say. That's what I say right here. That's why I say that should be mandatory. I don't care if you're married, not married. You slept with a girl for one night stand, girlfriend and boyfriend. She get pregnant. That should be a mandatory DNA test. I'm looking this way. She didn't give him a choice to leave or stay. She didn't give him a choice. I'm going to tell you. Mandatory DNA test. I guarantee you, if that was a look, gotta have mandatory DNA for anybody side of the birth certificate. Oh, the mother already know that a woman already know that baby is hers, right? The man don't know. Have a mandatory DNA test from the outset, cause it'll cut up. It will cut a lot of this stuff out. See, that was a mandatory DNA test for the first child, I guarantee you, if he would known that first child wasn't his, he would have left her. He would have left. Oh yeah, it's gonna be less folk cheating. It's gonna be less folk cheating. Like I said, the family member I don't condone. That woman I don't condone. That man I don't condone. That did that to his wife. That cheated on, had 3 babies out with his relative. I don't condone. You know who I feel sorry for? You know who I really feel sorry for though in this situation? Them damn kids. Them kids knew that man that did that to his wife as dad. As dad. And just think about it. Them kids, them kids could be his cousin. Them kids could be his cousins. Them kids could be his nieces and nephews. Hell, them kids could be his brother and sister. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, the kids, the one is going to be hurting in this situation. That's why I keep saying, I don't know if them kids gonna be able to forgive the man for what they did, for what he did to their mom. But how them kids gonna be able to forgive the mom for what they did to the guy that they call dad? How them kids gonna forgive the person that did that to their family that they thought was their family? Can they trust anybody? You're right. They're gonna be ridiculed. Oh, his side of the family, you know. Yeah, you're right about that. Together, you're right about that. I gotta give credit about that too. But sometimes, yeah, that is true. But how many times have a child going to keep a secret? How many children you know can keep their mouth closed? How many child do you think can keep their mouth closed? Yeah, either way, it's horrible. Them kids weren't gonna suffer. Them kids weren't gonna suffer. Cause you know what his lawyer gonna say. The lawyer gonna say, yeah, he did what he did, but this why he did this, and that why they gonna have to charge him with crime of passion. The crime of passion. Cause that man was in love with that woman. Everybody been through a heartbreak. And no telling how long they been married. They had been married for a while. For them children to grow up. I think some of I think one about 8, 9, something like that is on down 7, 6, something like that. That kind of area. They've been together for a while. They've been married for a while, right? And think how much that hurts. Think how much that hurt right there. Yeah, that he could have walked away. Like I said, I don't condone what he did. I don't condone what she did. I sure here don't condone what the relative did. I don't condone what neither one of them did. And like I said, the ones that gonna suffer is the children. Cause how the children gonna trust what their mom say again? How they gonna trust anybody else? Respect them, Mondo.
Salute, bro. What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Salute,
Man,
brother. What's going on there? Give me a. I'm just not getting back in. Give me an overall rundown of what's going on.
I discovered it. I discovered this story, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man was married to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
The first child found out wasn't his. The second
Mm-hmm.
child, he found out wasn't his.
Mm-hmm.
The third child, okay, the third child should be his, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's not his. He
Mm-hmm.
goes to his wife's job.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to his wife's job, wait for her to come work. She sees him go to his waistband. She runs to a co-worker car, dives in there. Before she closed the door, he found shots in there. But this co-worker and her gets out on the driver's side, try to run to the building.
Mm-hmm.
He catches her and pistol whips her,
Mm-hmm.
right? And now he locked up on $1 million cash surety bond, right? They
Uh-huh.
try to charge her with murder.
Mm-hmm.
But
Salute to
I'm
you together. Salute to you, you knew. Is anybody unalived?
no.
So
No.
how they hitting him with
Attempted
a
murder.
charge?
Attempted murder.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
attempted murder.
Yeah, but I look
If
at
you
that.
fire, hold up, slow down. And now, when you take a firearm and you pull the trigger and you miss, you can be charged with attempted murder.
Mhm.
So that's I agree with the charge.
But I look at this right here, and guess who them kids by?
Who the kids about?
Either 1, 2, or 3 of his relatives.
Okay. Let me give a proper salute to the chat. Salute everybody in the chat. Salute. Before I get ready to cook. Salute to you together. Salute to you, you knew. Salute. All right, man. I'm gonna say this, man. We need to quit doing this. We need to quit all of this. Oh, poor fella. Oh, he got done wrong. He got dogged out. Let me tell you something, man. A lot of these dudes, they put themselves in that situation. All right, because they salute to you, Ms. Media. Salute to you. They put themselves in that situation. All right, because they choosing with their eyes and they was down here. They're choosing with their eyes and their wood instead of with their brains and their heart and their eyes. Men are not choosing with their brains anymore. Neither are women. Women choosing the wrong men because they choosing the men for the wrong reason. Either it's for money or either it's for the thrill. Because he's some hood thug and they feel like he's good in the bedroom. Then you got dudes choosing females, dudes choosing 304s, knowing they 304s and thinking that they're going to try to wife up that 304. If she was a 304 before you got with her, if she was had side dudes all over the place before you got with her, and when you got with her, what the hell do you think she's going to do after you get with her? You get with you a lot of times dudes end up with 304s because they have 304 energy. When they go out, they looking at the butt, they looking at the smile, They don't care about no conversation. They don't know anything about the female. They don't ask her anything about herself. Long as they see the big butt, the smile, the legs. Oh, she look like she got some good coochie. And then when she put it on him, he get to falling in love and want to cuddle and stuff. But then when he get with her, wife her up, spend a little money on her and everything, bond with her, and really fall in love with her, he forget the fact that, hey, you fall in love with a 304. You fall in love with a 304. You cannot turn them kind of women into a housewife. You can't.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't feel sorry for this dude because he did not use his common sense nor his street smarts.
Yeah.
He
But
got
I'm looking-
raised. He got raised. He
See,
got
I'm looking at,
what in my opinion, he got what he deserved.
but I'm looking at this right here. I don't know. We know how some
You're gonna be a
marriages
fool,
and
get
stuff
treated
is.
like a fool. You know?
But thing about it is, what I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you lie one time, you lie two times, lie three times, you thinking them kids yours. He thinking the kids his. And like I said,
Uh-huh.
she knew what kind of fool he was when she married him. You see what I'm saying? They both was a fool. Cause
Yeah,
he knew
but
what
my
she
thing-
was. She knew what he knew what he was getting with her, and she
Uh-huh.
knew what he was.
She knew
And she
he
knew
had.
what. Yep.
She knew that she had a gullible simp. So she took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Why are any of us getting mad at her?
It's the lie.
She
It's the
I
hold on.
I understand.
She didn't only lie to him. She lied to the kids.
I understand.
Hey,
bro. But hey, look. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Let me tell you something. Don't no man go through nothing like that and allow something like that. One thing about it, if a female cheating on you, bro, the red flags are gonna be thrown out there for you.
Yeah,
Women are gonna throw the damn red flags out there for you. He probably chose to ignore the red flags. Most people that's getting cheated on, bro, they ignore the red flags. When you ignore the red flags, like if your woman, when y'all first started dating, she come home like 7 to 8 o'clock. She hang out with her friends at a bar for a little bit, and then she come home at 7 to 8 o'clock. And then if it go from 7 to 8 o'clock to done 1 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the morning, or 4 o'clock, if your woman come home in the wee hours of the morning every weekend, you know she getting piped down from somebody else.
But I think he probably would have took it better if it was somebody else instead of one of his male relatives.
Man,
Come on, man.
I
Hey, bro. Look, he lucky to call. Say who if he found out who that male relative was, and the cops didn't get it. I guarantee that male relative be in the grave right now.
and for what? What is that gonna solve? That's not gonna bring the woman back. That's not gonna change the situation.
No,
That is
they gonna
why.
change.
Do you know how many dudes that's in the pen, in a prison cell today from that mindset? If that woman don't want you, and she, number one, the woman cheated on you, and she had a baby outside out of wedlock, or had a baby outside the relationship, bro, she was never yours. She was for the streets. Why would you sacrifice your life, your freedom, the rest of your life? Well, at least 25 years of your life. That's
Yeah.
a life sentence.
Yeah,
Pray
But-
that you get parole after that. Why would you destroy your life
yeah.
behind that one woman when it's
Yeah.
millions and millions of other women out here?
Yeah. See, no one I blame her, cause one, she got 2 daughters, and got a son, right? What's she teaching her daughters? It's okay to go do that to your husband. What she teaches the son. You see what I'm saying? Don't trust women. You see where I'm going with it. It's more of the lie to the kids
I hear what you're saying, but one thing about it is, when we were coming up, there were mistakes that our parents made that we said to ourselves, I'm not going to make that same mistake. Because what's the one goal for every parent? They want their child to turn out better than them. They want their child to be greater than them.
Yeah.
So I'm quite sure there were mistakes that you seen your parents and I've seen my parents make, that I said, when I get up in that age, I ain't gonna make the same mistakes.
Yeah. Like I said,
So you got as a kid, as you get older and you become a teenager, then you become an adult, like 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. You should be able to recognize, okay, my parents made this mistake. I'm not going to go down that road and make the same mistake that they made.
Yeah. But the way I have said, I don't condone what he did. I don't condone what she did. I don't know what his relative did. See what I'm saying? All three of them were wrong at all outdoors.
Yeah.
Ain't
nobody right in this situation. Ain't nobody right in this situation. But what he should have did, he put it like this. He's the biggest loser in this whole situation. I'm going to tell you why. Not only did he get raised up and got played, all right, but the fact that you threw your life away over a 304, where there's many women, other women out here that he could have met and would have made a better wife. Sometimes I don't give a damn how much you love a person. You don't. If you really, really love that person, and it comes down to just letting them go, or hurting them physically, or trying to unalive them, if you really, really love that person, you have to love a person enough to let them go. This is where a lot of men and women don't understand. This is why they make a mistake. They remain in situations where they're miserable, or when they break up, they'll go and do something stupid and reckless that will cost them their freedom for the next 25 years. If you really love that person, you're going to do one or two things. You're going to stay with them and make it work, or you have to love them enough to let them go, to set them free. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They feel like, well, I love them, I can't leave them. No. If you love a person, you have to love them enough to let it go, to set them free. Because you're not happy, they're not happy. It's toxic.
And hopefully the kids will not following they mom. I don't know what to call them, the stepdad or the real father footsteps. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we do. Hope and pray for them, because, like I said, the really biggest loser in this is the kids. It's the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be mad at the one they call dad. They're gonna be mad at the mom. See what I'm saying? So
yeah, they and I would put them as number 2 biggest losers, the kids. But
yeah,
the kids can bounce back.
Yeah,
I got a question. Bounce back.
I got
salute to you, C5.
Respect C5. I got this question right here. All right, if just say, I know, man, you'll never do that. I ain't finna sleep with you. I ain't finna sleep with your wife. I ain't finna sleep with your girlfriend. Nah, cause guess what I'm gonna do? Hey, bro, your wife, your girlfriend trying to holler at me, trying to, she trying to lay down with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. See, the thing is, man, it's like this. Women do this to each other more than men. And the thing about it, women, they'll share. You know what I'm saying? They'll share pretend like they don't know the other girl, the other woman is another woman that's banging their husband or boyfriend. They'll pretend like they don't know, but they know damn well he got a side chick on the side. She just don't care because she want to hold on to her man. You know, but men, we have a code of ethics. You know what I'm saying? We have a bro code. It's a pride thing, man. It's me. My mindset is it's too many other women out here. Too many other bad women out here for me to waste my time trying to go behind you and get your sloppy seconds.
Yeah, and it's like
that would be my mindset. Man.
Yeah, some men wouldn't do what that guy's relative did. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't sleazy like that. We ain't gonna get your girlfriend or your wife. We not finna do that. Now, if she just a pass around, that's a different story. Cause she ain't nothing. But if she with y'all, if she with you solid, guess what? We ain't finna do that. So that tells me she ain't had no respect for her husband. Guess what? His relative, they had no respect for him either. No respect at all. It was no respect neither way around. See what I'm saying? No respect. Because if you respect yourself, if he respected, loved himself enough, he would have seen through all that BS that was going on. Because that boy, he looked like he about 8 or 9 years old. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I said. When they make it mandatory for a DNA test, a whole lot of shit gonna get caught. Before a man signed the birth certificate, it gonna cut out a whole lot of cheating. Tell you why. I'll tell you why. If the mandatory DNA test comes out, and before the man signed that birth certificate, the DNA test is mandatory. Oh, a whole lot of women want to be effed up. You know that, right? A whole lot of women want to be effed up.
It sounds good. What you just, it sounds good. It sounds good. But in real life, and you've been in this world long enough to know, there's ways of working around things. You know what I'm saying? Just like people learn how to cheat on their taxes, just like people learn how to, how to pad their time. You know what I'm saying? When they clock in and stuff like that, they know people. Let me tell you something. There's a way. There are ways to rig a DNA test.
Yeah, and that
you might
better have a whole lot of money. She better have a whole lot of money.
I'm just saying, the next time your girl go to a nail salon, you might want to go. You will be surprised, bro. They give classes in them nail salons, bro.
Yeah.
I hear some things, all kinds of plot planning. They be plotting on dudes, bro. I'm telling you, man. There is a way to work around them DNAs, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, you know what? It's a way to work around it, though, right? Yeah. But guess what?
And it's a way to rig them.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. There's a way to rig them. Google it.
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah. I know it's a way to rig it, but it's also a way to get around them rig too. Okay. You go. See, some people you're gonna trust one DNA test, right? Go get 3 or 4 of them. You can't rig all of them. You see what I'm saying? You can't rig all of them. If 3 out of 4 come out and said the child not yours, guess what? The child's not yours.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. A lot of these dudes don't understand. Once you sign that birth certificate, it don't matter about the damn DNA test. You stuck.
That's what I said before. That's what I said before.
Let me give you a scenario. You can sign the birth certificate tonight. Your girl give birth to a baby, you sign the birth certificate tonight. Just because you think it's yours. 5 days later, she can tell you, look, hey, D-True, this ain't yours. This is C Vipers. and y'all can take. You be like, no, I don't believe it. Y'all take a DNA if it come back sea vipers.
Yeah.
But guess what? Your
Mhm.
name. Hold on. Let me finish. Hold up. Let me lay in the plane. Your name on the birth certificate, bro. Who is responsible for the child support? You.
But guess what? They about to but hold on. But guess what? That about to change now. That about to change
boy.
now. See, these women about to get some of these women that try to get these men for child support now. Guess what?
Mhm.
If he signed that executive order where the men get the housing assistance and all that stuff, and start claiming them
Mhm.
kids on taxes, it's gonna be a whole lot of changes. You know that, right? Okay, you
I
want
hear
to sign about it? Hey, cause guess what? It's gonna happen.
Hold on, man. Let me-
Go ahead.
Hold on.
It's gonna happen. Go ahead. It's gonna happen. Cause when that happens right there, and what they doing with the snap and all that right there, some of these women gonna have to get up out their ass and go to work. Cause some of that stuff gonna get cut out. Some of that stuff they're gonna get off their ass and go to work.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is that the new game is these females get fools to sign the birth certificate without taking any DNA test. That's why you got some clowns running around here bragging. Yeah, I signed the birth certificate. Yeah. He got my last name. She got my last name. But how do you know it's yours? If you sign in the damn birth certificate on day one and you don't get no damn DNA test first, guess what? That girl could come back a year later and say, "Hey, look, Jody across the street is the daddy. She can look you daddy, or you can record her. You can put it on YouTube. You can go live and get her on video saying that it's not yours and all of that. It ain't a damn thing you can do about it because your name on the birth certificate. You have to be the one to pay. Because signing that birth certificate just like adopting that child as good as an adoption.
Well, I'm gonna say this right here.
You knew, and we're not in Georgia. Not in Georgia. You stuck if your name on that birth. And D-Truth, you know that.
But
you are stuck. If your name on that birth certificate.
But the thing is, not they.
I don't know about Louisiana, but in Georgia, you stuck your name on that birth certificate.
Not necessarily.
For the next 18 years.
Not necessarily. I'm tell you why. I'm tell you this. Hey, the laws are changing. I'm tell you why I say that. Right. I've been watching what they've been doing in Georgia. Right. They started to do what other states started to do. They started to find out the women are lying about their birth certificate and all that stuff like that. Okay. And guess what? There's a way you can get your name off that birth certificate. There's a way to get it off and stop paying child support. And guess what? That woman gonna wind up have to pay that money back.
Hey man, hey bro, ain't nothing like that passed in Georgia. Now put up Miss Media comment, bro. Birth certificate signed. You acknowledge that the child is yours. Same in Illinois. It saying ain't no perjury. You knew because I ain't never seen no female put under oath. I ain't never seen no female because they handed the father the birth certificate. You see what I'm saying? They ain't putting nobody under oath. They ain't putting nobody under oath. Ain't nobody being put under oath. How is that perjury?
I'm telling why the perjury.
Let me get this out real quick. How can you prove that she lied? Because at the time the birth certificate was signed, she probably thought you was the father.
Well, put away. Hey, look, I'm tell you how.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Hey, I'm tell you why perjury. Every time she go to court, she want more child support. Guess what? And he come with that DNA test. That judge gonna look in there like, okay, Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
it
it is
can.
not.
You can get your name out of that birth certificate.
No, Google
Yes,
it.
you can.
I'm telling
Yes, you
man.
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, yes, you can. But guess what? Guess what? Hey, Mondo, I'm tell you
Y'all
why you
making
can't.
them laws, bro. I'm trying to tell
No,
y'all, man.
Hey, hold on. Let me finish. 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 I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why how you can. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. Tell you why. I'm tell you why it hadn't hardly been done. Cause majority of the men that signed the birth certificate found out the child not there or can't get off their birth certificate. They ain't got enough money to get off the birth certificate.
Man,
You got to have the money. You got to have the money. You got to have the money.
Okay, so you bringing that up. You bringing that up now.
Got to have the money. Got to have the money.
Okay,
Yeah.
Watch what happens maybe like 6 months to a year later on down the line, and the world finds out that them twins that old girl carrying ain't Travis's, and he still have to pay child support. Cause you know Florida don't play either, bro. Florida just as bad as Georgia, bro. Florida don't play, bro.
Hey, Mondo,
You gonna
guess
have to
what?
pay.
Guess what, though? Guess what? Guess what? What you said, a man can't get his name out of the birth certificate in Georgia? That you said, right? That you said, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me
In
something I don't know.
In Georgia, a man can have his name removed from a birth certificate, but it typically requires a court order.
And that's going to be hard to prove. Because if the woman, hold up now, if you and the woman both, you and the mother both knew or both thought that the child was yours and you signed the birth certificate without getting, now, let's back up now. What you're saying is, and we all know, they're about to come up with a law where the father, but it ain't going to be a law. It's going to be an option. Okay, where the father, the man, will have the option to ask for DNA. Just like a man has an option to ask a woman for a prenup. But a lot of men, but if that woman say, no, I don't, well, you don't trust me? Just like a lot of dudes, when a woman say, oh, you don't trust me? They'll be like, oh, okay, baby, you ain't got to sign the prenup. Like your boy down there in Jacksonville did. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How many dudes do you think will sit there and argue with a female that just gave birth to their child that they think it is over DNA test? A lot of them gonna be like, okay, all right, they'll drop it, be like, okay, baby, we ain't got to get no DNA. I believe you. We gonna raise our family. We gonna be like the Huxtables.
But that is some government men out there.
Start our family.
But some men like ourselves, bro. We won't fall for that okey-doke, bro. We ain't finna fall for that.
No. I ain't falling for that damn okey-doke. Hell no.
Hey, cause think about it. She go to court. Although we signed the birth certificate, right? Go to court, and she say, "Oh, this man, he signed the birth certificate. He is the father." Guess what? She on the oath already. You see what I'm saying? She on the oath already. And he come back later to find out the baby's not here. Guess what? She knew it wasn't him. She made the choice of, oh, he a better father, he a better provider. You see what I'm saying? That's the choice. But she already lied on the oath. So her credibility has went out the window, right? Her credibility went out the window. Because you lied on the oath one time before. You know how some of these women get, you know how some of these women get caught up in these custody hearings and stuff in court, and some of the custody hearings, why not the father get possession, get full custody of the child? You know why? Because they go back to court so many times, try to get more and more out of the father. They were told so many lies, they forgot what lies they were told. And then on the court record, you see what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
But
go ahead.
Okay, y'all are getting it twisted. we know. Okay, you're looking at future events. Like when everything comes out, when they go to court. We're not talking about that. What I'm talking about is when that female done gave birth to that child. Say if she screwed two guys on the same day. Because that can more than likely happen. If she screwed you and another man on the same day, if she gave you some that morning and then her dude came home late on that night, her real dude came over late on that night and she gave him some in that 24-hour calendar day, that female could actually believe that it's yours. She might actually believe that it's yours.
Yeah.
And therefore go through the process and sign the birth certificate. You sign the birth certificate and she signed the birth certificate. So when everything comes out, and if it, let's say 2-3 years later on down the line, come to find out that the child is not his, you cannot prove in court that she deceived the man. Because at the time that you signed the birth certificate, the both of you believe that y'all were the parents.
Yeah. That if she was honest with herself, say, hey, if she was honest with the guy that she believes,
you gotta actually prove that she knew you wasn't a father and that she deceived you and you know, you got to be able to prove that.
Yeah. But
and that's gonna and sometimes in some cases you may be able to prove it if you can get the girl on tape bragging her friend, or you cool with her friend and she give you the inside scoop. Yeah, she knew you wasn't the father. She knew Jody was the father. Yeah, you get it on tape, then yeah. But if it's a situation where she just didn't damn know, oh bro, yeah, I think you stuck. And then you stop.
But the problem, she gonna have a good lawyer. He gonna have to have a good damn good lawyer, right? When that trial comes,
it's gonna take money.
It's gonna take money.
It's gonna take money to get out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna take money to get out of it. I hear what you and you knew saying, and all of that sounds good. But how many people got money like that? How many people got money like that?
But I got to go ahead and say some of these dudes is smart enough. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes are smart enough, but some of these dudes, that girl got some of these guys know busted wide open, as the old folks used to say. You know what I'm saying? So what else can you do? What else can you do? You know what I'm saying? So it basically, be careful who you lay down with.
And if you and here's the thing. And here's the thing, why everybody, saying, okay, well, he can get his name out the birth certificate, he can get it. Who is going to be hurt by that? You're not hurting the mother. You're not hurting the courts. You're not hurting the judge. You're really not hurting yourself. Who you're hurting? You're hurting that child. Yeah. You're taking away that child's last name, and you're taking away a father. The only father that child ever knew.
But the question is, though, who really hurt that child? Is it the man? Is it the man, or is it the man that lied to the child, or the woman that lied to her child?
Man, what if the woman didn't know?
If she slept with two men, she slept with two men. You slept with two men. Like, okay, why not the woman be so a woman enough to go tell? Oh, I slept with you. I slept with you. You might be a possibility, but this other man might be a possibility. Instead of going with, oh, he's a better provider, he ain't worth shit. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be woman enough to admit that. But we know some women these days are not woman enough to take accountability for sleeping with two different men. You see what I'm saying?
Well, hell, it's few men that admit that they sleep with two different women. I mean, come on. I mean, that goes both ways, but I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, when you strip a child of the name, and then you stripping the child of the father, the only father that he or she ever knew, the child is going to be scarred. The child is going to be hurt.
And yeah, the child gonna be
That's
hurt.
all I'm saying. Everybody got to remember that. You know, that child is going to be hurt by this.
Yeah, and I'm like the right here. See, I don't care, man or woman. You got a child out there, whatever. You gotta be honest with yourself too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest with yourself. Do I drag this out? Possibility of hurting the child, or do I just go ahead and nip it in the bud and go ahead and get it done to find out who the child real father, if I'm the father of that child or not. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be truthful with yourself. If you're not truthful with yourself, go ahead.
In a perfect world, if a female screws two guys in the month of August, okay, and she knows both of them have ejaculated inside of her, she's aware of it, she knows, and she comes up pregnant the following month. In a perfect world, she should tell both men, let both men know, hey, I had sex with you, I had sex with another gentleman, I'm pregnant, I'm going to keep the baby, but when the baby is born, I need the both of you to take a DNA test. That's the responsible adult way to handle that situation in a perfect world. That's the way it should be handled.
Yeah, and together, we with you on this one right here. Together said she looked deeper than that. What if a kid need blood and the biological father can save his life? That bone marrow transplant.
I agree. I agree. I'm not saying don't ever let the real father know what's going on or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying once everything comes out, is it necessary to strip the name away from that child that he or she has been signing, you know, in school and learn how to write, you know, my name is David Johnson, telling all their friends, yeah, my name is David Johnson. Then one day all of that changes and you got to go to school and tell everybody you got a whole different name.
And like I said,
that's all I'm saying. But I just really feel like that's the way it should be done. If a woman, now here's another scenario. Here's another scenario, bro. See, it's a lot of things, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, okay? Because there's a lot of variables that go with this, okay? So say if she barebacks with one guy, she go bare with one guy, and the other guy uses a condom, but the condom breaks, and she don't know that it broke. She has no idea that it broke. Or condoms ain't 100% either. Anyway, we know this. There's no condom that's ever been invented that's 100%. Some may have a split in them. They just like any other item they sell in the store. It could have gotten damaged during shipping. You know, we don't know.
Yeah. And you know what? This is what I said. Men and women, I don't care who you is. If you're gonna cheat, if you're gonna sleep with a woman, if you're gonna lay down with a man, if you don't want it, if you don't want to knock up that woman, women, if you don't want to get knocked up by that man, strap up and do something, or just don't have sex at all. That's the point.
Hold on. Together. Not all the time. There's some guys that won't let you know, and there's some guys that'll slip that condom off of you. They'll flip you over, doggy, and they'll start off with it on missionary, and you ride them. They'll flip you over, doggy, and get slick and slip that dang condom off and go up in you bare because they want to feel it. They want to feel all of you.
Yeah.
If you got that wet now, you ain't. How you gonna be able to tell the difference? If you got that wet now, if you dry, if you got that Sahara Desert down there, then you'll be able to tell. But if you got that wet, you shouldn't be able to tell. Sure.
Yeah.
If you got that wet now.
Oh, maybe you said it depends on the powder section.
Yeah, I must got that Sahara Desert down.
Oh boy! All right!
If you got that goddamn, if you got that killer coochie, goddamn, it's supposed to be that wet.
She said she be looking. She said she be looking, and you said, man, you can tell, okay?
Nah, you look. If that dude doing his job, you ain't got your eyes closed. Your eyes rolling in the back of your head. If that dude doing his job, you ain't looking. Your eyes closed, the lights off. You in the moment. You ain't investigating nothing. He must not be. If he ain't doing his job and he ain't feeling right, then yeah, you gonna turn around. You probably looking to see what the hell he doing, why he ain't doing it right. That's what that is.
But let's take a break. Hey, let's take a break. I got a story out of Los Angeles, California. Together, I know you probably should have heard of this story right here. Let's take a commercial break. Get to the next section.
Y'all ain't got that killer coochie.
You better go to commercial break. Let's go to commercial. Go
ahead, run a commercial break, man.
Yeah, we're moving through the city, 20 East on the map. From the courts to the streets, yeah, we never look back. Armando King got the crown, I'm holding it tight. Love and loyalty, staying true in the night. Sniper on the aim, got my sights on the goal. Relationships like games, but I'm holding my soul. You knew what it was from the jump, no disguise. Family like Nems Meaty, got that fire in our eyes. We together, yeah, we rise, no falling apart. Sports in our veins, love deep in our hearts. 20 East family shining every night. Living for the moment, keeping it right. From the basketball courts to the studio sessions, love and connection, our biggest obsessions. You do the deal, we grind for the fame, but family's the real prize, always stay the same. Together in the struggle, we push through the pain. Sniper hit the target, no missing the aims. Media got the voice that's loud and clear, telling stories of a family always sincere. We celebrate the wins, learn from the losses. In the game of life, no matter what it costs us. Love's the real MVP, that's how we play. 20 is forever, every single day. Together, yeah, we rise, no falling apart. Sports in our veins, love deep in our hearts. 20 is family shining every night. Living for the moment, keeping it right. The truth president, leading with the heart. Standing tall, playing his part. From the streets to the charts, he's the boss. Guiding in the family, never taking no loss. So here's to the hustle, the love and the bond. From sunrise to sunset, we respond. Armando, together, Sniper, you knew it's media. And D-Truth, president forever free. Yeah. Oh.
that was nasty, bro. That was nasty. Shout out to you, new. Shout out to you, new. That was nasty, bro. That was nasty right there, wasn't it?
Yes, I love that.
That was nasty right there. That was nasty right there.
You might win you might get nominated for a Grammy for that one.
God dog, boy, that was nasty,
Yeah, I
bro.
love that one right there. Yeah, she got down on that one. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man. When she hit the high note? When she hit the high note like that? Go God almighty, bro. Look, I'm looking for the offering plate. I'm looking for the offering plate. God dog. God dog.
Hey, bro, that was some that high note, bro. That was some Minnie Riperton type stuff right there, bro. For real.
Ooh-wee. Lord, have mercy me. Let's get to the next story right here. Teen claims have been beat and called racial slur during a brawl in Cinema Valley, California. I know you know where that is, though, Mondo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it said an 18-year-old said he was being chased and called racial slur while he was hanging out with friends at the shopping mall, which was outside the movie theater, right? About 10 or 12 boys, they hit another guy in the back of the head. Then they start beating him. He ran. They threw a chair, missed him. He ran again. A friend pulled up in the car. He jumped in the car and went home. But here's the caveat right here. The police of that city right there know about these teens. Guess what the caveat in the whole situation is? One of the teens' father is on the police department. And guess who's doing the investigation? That police department. You think that 18-year-old gonna get a fair shake? No, he not. We already know that. We already know that ain't coming. Nah. We know that ain't coming. And went to the 18-year-old house, right? And the Seminole Valley Police Department, who came to do the interview with the child, right? The mother said the cop was acting dismissive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that right there, bro. Hey, if my child came home and said go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's the nature of the beast, bro. You know, that's been going on for centuries. You know, it's no secret that the justice system has never been kind to blacks. You know, so I'm not surprised. The only thing they can do is hope and pray for the best.
Yeah, and I got some.
It's a lot of black families. They did not get justice for their kids. A lot of them, bro.
Yeah, and I got some audio at the council meeting. So some white people or white females, two of them, they made their feeling known at that.
And one of them is the son of a cop. And what did they get? A citation for battery investigation. That's it. Not even handcuffs, not even.
Oh shit! I messed it up. My bad. You see what I'm saying? You're right. That's the nature of the beast. He's gonna go the way it's gonna go. And one guy had a recording. Other police kids said, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." I'm like, okay. Well, I already know where this going. I already know gonna get swept under the rug, and it's gonna continue over and over again. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, we got to find out what your child's at, where your child at. That's why I be looking at some of these kids that out here 10 o'clock at night. Where your parents? I'm thinking, where your parents at? You see what I'm saying? Some parents are not paying attention to what their child's doing. Can we all agree on that one? On that, some of these parents are not paying attention to what their child's doing because they too busy doing. Long the child ain't in their way, they fine. Would I be lying if I said that?
You're right.
Like I said, who gonna protect our children? I don't care what skin tone they are. Who gonna protect our kids? We already know these social workers gonna show hell ain't protecting our children. If the parents not protecting our children, schools not protecting our children, the police not protecting our children, some of our neighbors ain't protecting our children, who gonna do it?
And see the thing with that, with Together, just I'm gonna put your comment up there. She said they was calling him the N-word. They are not going to let it go. This happened before the community came out, and there was a later conviction.
What were the conviction?
And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not. While she's answering, I'm gonna go ahead and make my statement. I'm not saying that they wouldn't get a conviction. What I'm saying is this is the card they're gonna play. Well, it's your culture to call each other that name anyway. We hear it in rap songs. You go to that side of town, the urban area, and you'll hear them calling each other that word. Go to a mall, and you just go and just observe how they interact with each other. They're always calling each other that word. Yeah. They'll use that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they have used it.
I've seen them use that in court. I've seen them use that in court and win and get away with it.
But I'm gonna say this right here. I seen a video today, right? This how us as humans are so divided. Some people in our community don't trust each other. Some people in the other community don't trust them people, whatever. And we just sure don't trust the other skin tone, right? It's a sinkhole. It was a sinkhole. The black guy seen it, and they just barely got past it. They were trying to warn this white guy in the truck that there was a sinkhole ahead. Oh, guess what? He didn't want to listen, so he kept going. Guess what? The truck got stuck in that sinkhole. So that's how divided we are. That we as humans, we don't look. How many people actually trust each other? I wait. How many people actually trust each other as humans? When do we see each other as human beings before anything else?
The thing about it ain't that people don't trust each other. I think people just don't trust the devil inside of the other person. That's what that is. Yeah, that's in Cali, but down here in the South, he try. Good luck trying to get something done about that in the South. Good luck with that, because they're gonna sit there and say, hey, turn on some Young Jeezy, turn on some T.I., turn on some Soulja Boy, and you'll hear that N-word all through the song. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm like this right here. The bottom line is you know my stand on the N-word. I don't think nobody should be saying it, but to each his own. But
just like the B word, I feel like women shouldn't call each other that, but they do. They'll be at the mall. Bitch, come on, bitch, you gonna buy that, bitch? Look at your shoes, bitch. You eating too fast. They'll sit there, but if a dude call them that word, they'll be ready to fight. And pull out pepper spray, pull out their stun gun and everything, blade and everything.
You know the crazy part about it, some of these females these days, they call themselves, I'm a bad bee.
Yeah. Just like the dude say, hey man, I'm a bad ass nigga. I'm him. I'm that nigga. That's what I'm saying. So how you gonna take somebody to court, or you gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna get justice for somebody saying something to you where you let other people say it and it didn't bother you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but we know, but you know, sometimes when we know there's some people that like me. I'm kind of laid back. I don't care. You say that it's just you, but just don't
Mhm.
call me that. But if I say don't call me that one time and you leave it alone, okay, we good. You keep doing it over and over again. But we know there's some people in our community don't want you to say it at all. And they get upset. Guess what? They ready to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Just like
You knew in their eyes they don't know. They don't understand our culture, so they don't know the difference between the ER, the A, the
they
U
are.
at the end. They don't and the ones that do know the difference, they pretend like they don't know. They will pretend like they don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll sit there and say, well, you know, y'all call each other that. So why are you getting mad if we call you that?
You ready? Hey, you read what Miss Media said? Hey,
I read it. Yeah. And then the one thing I noticed now, women from up north don't play that mess. But these females down in the south, they be calling each other that all day and every day. And they answer to it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, that's a very few that would not answer to it.
Bitch, what you doing today? Bitch, what you doing today? Wait, bitch, I'll be there in 2 hours to pick you up. You better be
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
Okay,
Because
bitch. Bye,
that's
bitch.
that's a yeah,
That. All
yeah.
day, every day, man.
But that's a but that's a very few. That's a very few. Few. It's not gonna take that word too kindly. But what I'm saying, it ain't the N word that what they say. It ain't the N word that what they say. But it ain't the N word. The slurs. It's the 10 or 10, 8, whatever. So got young men jumping on this one. Know what I'm saying? It's that thing right there. That's the N word though ain't gonna bother me. You take 8 men, 8 guys, 8 teenagers jump on one guy. Come on, bro. Hey,
Well, that's
what y'all
assault.
scared of?
That's assault.
Yeah,
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 that's assault.
yeah. And then you throw a charge and then you chase him. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm,
like Together said, them boys been getting away with it so long because that kid, one of the kids, father part of the police department. Just think about it. Your one of your parents is a principal. One of your parents is
mm,
a member of the school board, mayor, whatever, in one of them high power
mm.
positions. Oh, they gonna make you think you can get away with anything, don't
Nepotism
it?
works, and nepotism, people benefit from nepotism in all nationalities. Let me
Mm-hmm.
say it again. People benefit from nepotism in all nationalities. Let me give you an example. My stepmom's a school teacher for over 30
Mm-hmm.
years. Throughout my school years, I could get away with things that other students couldn't dare get away with because everybody knew who my stepmom was.
Mm. Yeah.
I could do things and get away with it that the next kid couldn't do.
Oh,
Why? Because I benefited from nepotism
yeah.
because of who my stepmom was.
It was just like me. Just like me. My mom was a substitute teacher, but I knew Coach Carter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like this right here.
And you can also benefit from who you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, you're gonna benefit from it. So that, to me, honestly,
but at the
that
same time,
ain't that. Go
Go
ahead.
but at the same time, it's all about at your home thing. We didn't get everything that we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Our parents didn't give us everything.
No. I'm not saying we didn't get everything we wanted. I'm just saying, being the son being the stepson of a woman that was highly regarded in that school system,
Mm-hmm.
and held to and was put on a high pedestal in that school district, and at that school, it had its benefits. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. It had its benefits.
Oh, it did. I'm taking this right here. But with that, look, with that right there, with that nepotism, and with the combination of a parent giving a child whatever they asked for, right, and not telling a child no, that's a deadly combination. You see what I'm saying? That's a deadly combination. That's a deadly combination. Because this one child, one child, I seen the video of this one child, right? Out alive, his parents, he was so used to getting everything he wanted. He wasn't getting used to his parents not telling him no. That one time that they told him no, he got unalived them. You see what I'm saying? That right there, I'm like, God, don't. Some of these parents got to put their foot down and say, hey, you got to earn what you got to get. If you want that, you got to earn it. And yeah, sometimes who you know and who your parents are can get you so far. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It got us so far. We didn't get hard to get in trouble. But guess what? We still also did stuff on our own marriage too. You see what I'm saying? You heard me?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, in life, who you know, or who you affiliated with, or who your bloodline is, it can get you out of certain situations. It has its benefits if you know the right person in the right position.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's life. So I would not just say, oh, where's racism or whatever. That's life.
Yeah. The question
That's
is,
life.
see, the question is, when is that person going to get tired of trying to get you out of the situation? When are they going to say, okay, I'm tired of trying to get you out of the situation. It's time you learn your lesson. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Together
you can lose your job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you just put on leave.
Who?
Most for using the N-word. Teacher used the N-word and just got put on leave. Hell, that's a slap. I consider that a slap on the wrist. I feel like a teacher should be terminated. Teachers getting terminated down here for that, using the N-word.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm talking about going to court or trying to lock somebody up for using the N-word. They ain't, you try to use that, then they'll come back and say, well, or if you sue somebody for using the N-word, they'll come back and say, hey, look, listen to a rap. Have you heard any rap songs lately?
See, I'm going to say this right here. What these so-called rappers, if they so females that be a rapper doing today, right? They opened the door for that too. Would I be wrong to say that? Guess what? Just like you said, go to court. Hey, this rapper said this right here. Hey, they say it all the time. Whatever. Guess what? I've been inclined to say, hey,
I ain't gonna put it on hip hop because you gotta the Chitlin Circuit. You ever heard of the Chitlin Circuit?
I heard of it.
Yeah, they used to use the N-word all the time. You ever heard any Red Fox stand-up comedy? Stephen Fletcher stand-up comedy?
I know Richard Pryor used it. I know that.
Richard Pryor. I mean, that was way before Sugar Hill Gang invented rap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Red Fox was doing stand-up when he was young. Remember when him and Malcolm X were running buddies?
Yeah.
They were running buddies before they went to the pen. And that was way before hip-hop was invented. So let's not put it on hip-hop now.
No.
About the N-word and then Let's not put a and black exploitation. Hold on. Black exploitation movies back in the early 70s.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
Black Caesar and Shaft and Superfly and all of them, man, boy, they use the N-word all the time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's gonna be the next subject. BET is canceling the Soul Train Awards and the BET Awards.
Yeah. And I know what I said that right there, cause of more social media, more out there. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said that. It's more out there. That's why I said that.
Yeah, it's more. But I'm just saying it was already out there though. Black entertainers used it a lot back in the early 20th century. They used to use it a lot on the Chitlin circuit. And the thing is now, we were not here. Let me tell you this. I don't know if a lot of young folks don't understand this. They read their history and they talk a lot about segregation. Let me break something down. Let me give you a prime example. Tulsa. Okay, Black Wall Street. You know, we had some nice theaters. They had nice theaters in Greenwood, right? You hear me? They had nice, you muted. They had nice theaters in Greenwood. Okay. So, and then you had nice theaters on the white side of town. The blacks were not allowed to go to the white theaters. But the white kids, the white teenagers, they would come and go to the black theaters. They would come and watch our entertainment because they weren't banned from our places. They weren't banned from our theaters. They weren't banned from our restaurants. They weren't banned from our entertainment activities. We were kept out of theirs. We've always had an open door policy when it came to our culture.
Yeah.
So this notion that it started with rap, it's been going that end where it's been floating out there a lot.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that some of our people don't know, right? You know, they back in the day when they did stage plays, whatever that back in the day, when white people put on black face, they couldn't find no black people to play a part, whatever. Guess what? They made black people put on black face too, so they won't see their natural skin. So that's a little history lesson. And
now let's jump on this. What Together said. Together said BET is canceling the Soul Train Awards and the BET Awards. Together, she said she agrees. She said, I think they should. The awards became ridiculous. They paint us in a bad getaway. Okay, well, Together, ain't nobody trying to cancel the Oscar Awards, and you got people out there. You got people punching each other out at the Oscar Awards. You got folks getting mad at each other, fighting in backstage in the Oscar Awards. It's been drama going on in the Oscar Awards for decades. It's been drama going on in the Grammy Awards for decades. It was drama. You got fighting and stuff going on in the Country Music Awards backstage. But ain't nobody trying to cancel those. But you want to cancel our stuff. But my thing is, I
found out why. I found out why they.
Well, I mean, you know what they're going. I mean, my thing is, we can only blame ourselves for that happening, because every time we get something, we sell out. We sell out. Johnson family bought BET. Here's the thing, Together, and this is what they're not saying. The buffoonery did not start until the white folks bought BET. Because before the white folks bought BET, all right, let me tell y'all about the gun line, okay? Ain't no fences in Camp 8. Let me tell you about the gun line. Before the white folks bought BET, before Mr. Johnson sold BET, all that buffoonery that you see on there now,
It wasn't even on
it
there.
wasn't happening. You had educational stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
You had 106 in Park. You had Video Soul. You had Rap City. You had what was the one? Teen Summit. Teen Summit was an educational show. Teen Summit. I remember that time, man. They had Barbara Bush came on there and spoke to the kids. They had Hillary came on there and spoke to the kids. They had what was that chick, the Olympic girl that got locked up for drunk driving not too long ago? Mary Lou Retton.
Man, Loren.
Yeah, you had the cop. You had. Yeah, man. I feel sorry for her, bro. She ain't doing well at all, man. She ain't got long, man. My heart goes out to her, man.
And they had them college debates on there too.
College debate. Yeah, that college. I used to love the college debate shows, man. The college debate shows, man. You learned a lot. I was learning things, man. You talking about history, man? They were throwing down on some history.
Yeah,
College Hill.
Mm-hmm.
College Hill. Hold on. The Sunday shows. Man, you can't even turn on BET. You can't even turn on BET on Sundays. And it used to be a time you could turn BET on Sundays. Yeah. I'm talking about before then, bro. I'm talking about when you had Kenneth Price and Mother Tucker and man, from like 7 in the morning. From 7 in the morning, you know what I'm talking about? From 7 in the morning to like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. On Sundays, BET was strictly about gospel and religion shows. It wasn't no movies, no mess, none of that. Between Viacom and Tyler Perry, they destroyed BET with that buffoonery. Midnight Love, Rap City. Yeah. Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones, and who the other one? That name? Mother Tucker had it going on.
Don? His name was Don something.
Donnie Simpson.
Yeah, Donnie Simpson.
Donnie Simpson was during the week though. He wasn't religious. He was doing the week.
But you know what I'm saying? That was it. And this is what they said right here.
That's when it was 100% black owned.
Mm-hmm.
When it was 100% black owned, you had positivity. They had shows on there that painted black. They had black folks in a positive light. When Viacom came in, that's when the buffoonery started.
Mm-hmm. And this is what they said. Why? Right? It's not. They are not gone. They just is suspended indefinitely. Changing media landscape. Right. Then it said stagnant ratings. Then financial pressure. So they said that they potentially would go to streaming service or another platform. So they said BET is not eliminating these shows entirely, but rather pausing them to reimagine their format and presentation.
Well, I tell you what, now BET Uncut together, that wasn't for everybody. But I tell you what, hey, I used to watch it, but this is the thing about BET Uncut. I never understood why when they ended, you could be watching a female twerking on a rap video, And then come 4 o'clock in the morning. Here come Carney Thomas. Carney Thomas with all that screaming and yelling. And speaking in tongues. God, man. Let me tell you something. That dude, if you had to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning,
You weren't gonna make it.
that dude,
You weren't gonna make it.
hey, man, you wasn't gonna oversleep. You weren't gonna oversleep. Cause that dude got there get to yelling and screaming, bro. You gonna wake up.
Mm-hmm. So then what they said, the possible revival. BET is planning to revive the BET Experience Festival in 2026, which was previously paused, and the BET Awards are scheduled to return to their usual late June slot. So
I tell you what I would do. I always said it was unnecessary to have the BET Hip Hop Awards because hip hop ain't nothing like what it used to be.
nah,
Hip hop ain't hip hop ain't nothing what it used to be. It's not. BET, they need to add more categories and kind of make it, kind of broaden it. All right, add blues, a blues category, a classical music category, country music category. Broaden it.
Yeah. And
Pop category, broaden it where you can have like other artists come in and become nominees for it. Because my thing is, if they open the door for us at MTV and VH1, the MTV Awards, it used to be a time, man, you ain't never seen no black artists on MTV, but Michael Jackson broke that color barrier. So that was 40 years, over 40, almost 50 years ago. Now you got a lot of black folks winning MTV Awards. They got a hip hop category on MTV. Why not have a heavy metal category for the BET Awards? Why not have a pop? Why not have a pop category for the BET Awards? Country music category for the BET Awards. Broaden it, and I think the ratings will jump. The ratings will go through the damn roof.
And think about this here: if anybody ever seen the World Music Award show, they got every category. They got every category.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And see the ideas that we throwing out tonight. Some people will probably say, "Well, damn, Armando and D2, they were there talking about BET and Soul Train should sell out." No, it's about evolving.
Gotta evolve.
It's about evolving. It's kind of like it's kind of like in the starting in the early 70s. Our parent from the early 70s on back, our parents were attending all black schools. They didn't get a chance to go to nice fine schools like Buford and Roswell and North Cobb and Brookwood and Parkview and places like that. Now, as the world changes, as the world evolves, we as people have to evolve. And when we as people evolve, our platforms have to evolve.
Yeah.
This ain't when BET was created, when it was founded back in 1980. The world was different. America was different. We were that was the post-civil rights era. We were like 15 years removed, 15, 20 years removed from Dr. King being assassinated.
1980.
Yeah, so it was different. It's 2025. Yeah, it's 2025. The country has evolved. So why not evolve the platform along with it? Just like the Oscars did. The Oscars evolved. The MTV Awards evolved. VH1 Awards evolved. Hell, even the Country Music Awards done evolved. Why not BET? on their BET Awards. Open it up. I guarantee you the ratings will go up.
Yeah, and then this right here, he sold to Viacom in 2001 for $3 billion, right? Johnson did, but he was still CEO until 2005. After that, you already know what it went.
That's when it became garbage. In like 2006, 7, it just went downhill. It just was terrible.
And think about it. Hey, look, if you want to see some HBCU football, guess where you went? The BET.
Yep. Every Saturday night.
Shoot, I'm like, now you can't even get no.
You can't. They won't show you nothing, man. They won't show you nothing. You can't even get a black preacher on BET on Sundays.
You
gonna get Joel Osteen and Paula White. Yeah.
I would say this right here. See, don't read the viewership is down. Don't read the viewership is the award. I'm gonna say it. Just about all the award show viewership is down. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. It ain't like it used to be.
They need They need to just do it over again. Yeah. Let Viacom and Tyler Perry Tutti Frutti ass. Let them go ahead and have BET and start over fresh. Create something else new.
Yeah,
like the Vote channel. Support the Vote. It's a lot of black channels, man, out there. The Vote channel.
What the other one is? We showing them old shows. The Bounce channel.
The Bounce, yes, sir. The Bounce channel. Yeah.
And look, we're not against that. It's just they got to reconfigure stuff because they got to get that garbage off of there. Because nobody going to watch. I can't remember the last time I watched BET.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I can't do it, man.
I can't do it either
because I don't like the agenda that is sent. It's a hidden. BET and Tyler Perry is like they're on screen. Salute to you, King Young 30. On screen, it's like they're trying to emasculate a black man on there. I don't like it. But the Bounce channel, I will move everything. If I was whoever's running the BET, I will move everything to the Bounce channel. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. The Essence Festival, what happened at that damn Essence Festival, that should never happen again. That was so damn embarrassing. So damn embarrassing, man. Look, Africans and African Americans, they need to cut this mess out about who pointing the fingers at you. I'm better than you. You better than me. No,
I don't like you. You don't like me.
Yeah, they stop all that divisiveness, because when you do that, man, they over there sitting back laughing. They over there sitting back laughing.
Respect to King Young 30. Champ Girl, respect to you. She said the Bounce channel show HBCU football sometimes. Yeah, they do. They do.
I just wish the Bounce would come off of that antenna thing and would become provided, like get with one of the cable carriers, like with Xfinity or AT&T. I wish there was a way I could, the app could show up on a smart TV.
Yeah, and I'm going to give y'all a little history lesson too. BET wasn't a channel by itself, because it became on the USA Network before it became a station by itself. So I know if BET can do that, I know the Bounce channel can do the same thing, become just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because all this other buffoonery BET showing, come on now, that should be going on. Because that's why the ratings down. Because I'm not going to look. I might talk about our women, I might talk about our men, but I'm not discouraging them. I'm not putting them down. But I come back with a positive word for them. Take a look at yourself and try to build yourself up. Know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to build yourself up to help out. Look, how many times have we evolved throughout the years, the 5 or 6 years that we've been 20 East? How often have we evolved?
We evolve with the time. You have to evolve with the time. You have to change with the times.
Yeah, and if you don't evolve, some of these businesses that's not evolved with the time, what usually happen to them? They're going out of business, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a few of them that don't went, look right up Cannon Road, Shoe City. You know Shoe City on Cannon Road, across the street from South Carolina Mall.
Mm-hmm.
It closed its door. It closed its doors. You see what I'm saying? So you got to evolve with time.
Well,
With time.
well, you know, that's because a lot of people ordering their shoes online.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people just. The pandemic, man, has just made it convenient to do a lot of business online. We learned a lot during the pandemic. We learned how to survive on the internet.
Yeah.
And doing things online, and people just perfected that. People got comfortable with it. Hey, you know, I ain't got to go to no crowd mall. Hey, I ain't got to go to no crowd grocery store. They go order stuff, go. You could go shop on Walmart and have it delivered to your house.
Go shop on Kroger. And I'm telling you another thing, that because people don't know when a crazy person gonna start shooting up a spot too. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was stopping people
Yep.
from going them places.
Mhm.
So what did you want to do? You want to take a chance, go to somewhere crowded and take a chance of somebody shooting up the place, or you want safe for the order online? You see what I'm saying? Which one?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But we all humans. You know what? We all humans. Like I said, like I always say at my ending, at the ending of the show, gotta love and respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you don't, your eye gonna be covered up. You know what I'm saying? Your eye gonna be covered up. Cause just like Amado said with his closing monologue, take care of each other. You know what? We gotta take care of each other. Cause we don't take care of each other. Why should we expect the other people to take care of us?
Take care of yourselves and each other. You gotta take care of yourself. Number
Mhm.
one, take care of yourself and take care of each other. But definitely gotta take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you ain't no good. You ain't no good to the next person if you're not taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. That way we talk. That way always say, go get a checkup. You know what I'm saying? Go get a checkup. And Drake flooded the water, especially in the South, with this humidity and this heat. Drake water. And sometimes if you're bored, go take a walk somewhere. Get some. I ain't gonna say the air that fresh out there, but it's fresh air. Go outside, take a walk. Cause when we was on that live the other day, at the SummerSlam on Saturday, you asked me what I was doing. I was walking. What I said, what I was doing, I was walking. The wind was blowing. I was walking. I got to get mine in. Got to get it in. Boy, this been a heck of a show, bro. This been a heck of a show here. Accountability. Accountability. It's always about accountability. King Young 30, I ain't speak to you.
King Young 30, I agree with you, brother. Hey, man, let BET have it. Move it to the bounce.
There you
Let
go.
the bounce, hey, call it something that, rename it if you have to. Let them have it, man. I mean, look, man. Hey, look. Hey, sometimes change is for the best. Sometimes change is for the best, because that network has not been the same since 2005. That network that started going downhill.
I guarantee you. Is he still alive? If he's still alive, I bet you he can say, I should have never sold that. I should have never sold it.
No, I think he gone. I think he gone. Hold on, man.
All right. Yeah. But like I said, we are here all in one. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to take care of ourselves first. First way, not just physically, but mentally, we got to take care of ourselves. If we not in our right mind mentally and in our right body, body and soul physically, what good are we to anybody else? What good are we? Yeah, I talked about the child and the man, whatever. Well, guess what? They wasn't. They didn't really. Neither one of them three loved themselves. Know what I'm saying? Neither one of them three loved themselves. And guess what? The 18-year-old that got jumped. Hey, he ran. He loved himself. But guess what? Them kids that did it didn't love themselves cause I'm like this, right. If you love yourself, you want to allow yourself to get. I know. I would love to get spoiled. Wouldn't you? I love to get spoiled.
Yeah,
But guess what?
yeah.
I love to get spoiled. But I know me. I know me. Because when you know yourself, like the way I said, make a list. The good traits that you have and the bad traits that you have. And work on the bad traits you can put it so you can put it over there to your good traits. Until people start to humans start taking accountability for their action. I'm talking about men and women. Guess what? We stuck in it. We stuck where we at. That's why you got to take care of yourself.
Hmm. Absolutely, man. But hey, man, it's been a great show. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Did anybody hit the panel before me?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Want to thank everybody for pulling up, coming out. It's been a great show, great topics, bro. You hit it out the park again. Salute to everybody in the chat. You knew that new soundtrack. Love it. 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 5 stars for that one. Great job. Great job. Everybody, my Wolfpack brothers and sisters that came out. Salute together. Media, you knew. Salute. Sniper. Ren Rock, salute to you. Salute. Jazzy, wherever you are, salute. Hope you feeling better. Salute everybody. Salute. And hey,
You've got
drink plenty of
Malaysia
water.
K9.
And that's Malaysia and K9, salute to you. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all drink plenty of water, and not just because of the heat. You should drink plenty of water year round, because the thing about when you drink water, your heart doesn't have to pump as hard as it if you're the type of person you don't drink enough water. If you don't put enough water in your system, your heart you're working your heart more. So you drink, people that drink water, there's a reason why a lot of people, you see people with a water, a container with water, they drinking water because it helps your heart. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard as as the next person that don't drink enough water. Be safe out there, ladies. Quit going to the gas stations at night. Quit going places at night. Use the buddy system. If you go out to the club with your girlfriend, don't lay your drinks down. If you do, order a new one, because you don't want to end up, like I said, you don't want to end up hog tied naked in the back of somebody's van. Because once you end up in that situation, that's it. The chances of you being found is slim to none. And with that being said, like I always say, take care of yourselves and each other. And one last thing, Wolfpack for life. And Armando Black has officially left the building, bro. Great show, bro.
Yeah, and I got one more thing to say. It just came on my thing right here. Prayers to this mother. Prayers to this mother. She jumped into Stone Mountain Lake to save her daughter, even though she didn't know how to swim. Prayers out to her. And I'd like to thank Anthony for coming in, Chaps Girl for coming in, Rimrock, Sea Viper, Together, Miss Media, You Knew, Kenyon 30. Who else came in here? And everybody else that's going to watch the replay, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. And you know what I always say? Love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. Self-love is the best kind of love. Oh, I see you did, champ girl. Hold on for a minute. Hey, you know, hey, you came out the bushes. Hey, champ girl, why you come out the bushes tonight? Champ girl? I want to know why you came out the bushes. Why you came out the bushes, champ girl? That's what I want to know. Why you came out the bushes? I know you did. But like I said, love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. Self-love is the best kind of love, because who can love you better than you love yourself? Hey. Oh, you feel like talking? All right, okay. Thank you very much thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And everybody, like I said, hey, we can take care of our body. We can get our body in shape. But guess what? Also get your mind in shape. Because your mind in shape, getting your body in shape is not going to do no good. Peace. I'm out.
This has been a 20 East Media Network LLC special presentation. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Thanks for coming. Now you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. See ya.
Welcome to D Truth TV. Turn the volume up, you feel me? Hit that like, hit subscribe. Let's get real on your screen, see? We talking cases, mysteries, stories that unfold, relationships, heartbreak, secrets never told, breaking news, updates, every fact on display. I'm your host with the flow, bringing truth every day. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. So subscribe, hit like, don't you dare miss a beat. The Truth TV, where the truth and the rhythm meet.